Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to today's video. We're going to have a look at the weather for the next 8 to 10 days in this video, just seeing what the trends within the models are looking like as we go into the start of August. Now, well into the first week of August now, of course, in 8 to 10 days time. Anyway, before I get on with the video, just to talk about the advertising. There'll usually be a video ad overlaying my web videos at gabswebvids.com. Please play those video ads. You'll be supporting gabswebvids.com by doing that. So as is usually the case with these videos, we're going to start off with the 500 millibar height anomaly charts. We've got ECMWF here on the left, the GFS on the right. Have a look at the GFS in a moment. As you know by now, 500 millibars, 18,000 feet is an important area in the atmosphere. That's where we get the high pressure and the low pressure areas developing, and it's those areas of high pressure and low pressure moved around by the jet stream running above that really gives us weather. Of course, it's a lot more complicated than that, but in its basic state, that is what gives us our weather. So the blue colours here are representing below average heights, below average temperatures at 18,000 feet, and that's where we've consequently got low pressure. Where we've got the orange and red colours, that's where we've got above average temperatures at 500 millibars, and consequently that's where we've got the high pressure areas. So we can see that for 8 to 10 days time, the ECMWF has a big trough here out to the west, or just around the west of the British Isles. These lines here are indicating the jet stream. The jet stream again is digging southwards around that trough of low pressure. So really, after our week of summery weather, it's breaking today, it's cooling down today, and after this we're going back to our typical summer 2012 pattern, with the jet stream running southwards and low pressure pretty much over the top of the country. It's actually very slightly to the west of the country, but low pressure is dominant here, and it would be bringing showers or longer spells of rain across the country as well. And temperatures with the jet stream running to the south of the country wouldn't be particularly inspiring either. This is the GFS height anomaly chart, and it's very similar really. Perhaps the trough of low pressure is very slightly to the west of the country, is very slightly further west, but really the jet stream is again running to the south of the country here, and the low pressure is pretty much dominant. I've got moving away of high pressure to the east of the country over Scandinavia though, so this maybe is a very slightly warmer sort of pattern really, because with the high pressure to the east and this low pressure centred more to the west, we probably would be likely bringing more in way of a southerly wind up across the country, but it's still unsettled and it's still quite showery. It's just that the temperatures will probably be a bit higher than the ECM. These are the GFS ensembles, and we can see that we're going below average. Temperatures are going to be taking a dip. This is for Manchester, by the way, but it's very representative of the country. Temperatures will be taking a dip over the next 24 hours, and then really towards the end of July, the temperature is going to be below average. This is average. This red line here, temperature lines are well below that red line, so temperatures are going average. Then we're going to pick up a little bit next week. That's as it turns unsettled, but we're only going back up to the seasonal average, and then really the line's sticking around this red line throughout the run, so there's no sign of anything particularly hot or warm coming up. Temperatures around the seasonal average, and with the precipitation spikes down here on the bottom of this chart, we've got very unsettled weather coming up over the next week as well, so we can see a lot of precipitation spikes here. There will be quite a bit of rain around. The temperature anomalies for the next week, 27th of July to 3rd of August, we can see temperatures anomalies for the next week are going to be around or below average across the country, so temperatures are going very much on the cool side again. Precipitation anomalies, we're around average, but some areas are going to get above average precipitation, indicated by these green colours here, so average to above average precipitation for the next week. Quickly having a run through the generic charts from the models, and we can see that for Wednesday the 3rd, so this is Wednesday actually, we've got low pressure coming in off the Atlantic. This is the GFS model. This will be taking rain across many parts of the country. It will be quite cool as well. The chart for Thursday shows low pressure right over the top of the British Isles, so it'll be cool, showery, very unsettled. The jet stream here is digging southwards, so there'll be quite a bit of rain. Temperatures will be on the cool side. Maybe a little bit of a recovery of pressure in the south as going to Friday the 3rd, so this is a week away. but that's quite transient, and as we follow on, the next area of low pressure is moving through in 10 days time, Monday the 6th of August. That'll be bringing more rain off the Atlantic again. Temperatures on the disappointing side. ECMWF very unsettled around the middle of the week. Low pressure very much dominating the weather through Wednesday, Thursday into Friday. That low pressure to the north of Scotland, we're bringing in a cool westerly wind here, so it'll be cool, showery and unsettled across all parts of the country. And going to 10 days away, we have that low pressure still there to the north of the country. Maybe this ridge over the continent trying to bring some warmer air up from the south, but that's not really going to happen on this chart. This low pressure is dominating and it'll be taking more rain across the country and showers. And finally, the Canadian model for GEM is again very similar situation for midweek. More rain coming in off the Atlantic on Wednesday. Wednesday does look like being quite a wet day, I think, across many parts of the country. Friday, the 3rd of August, that low pressure is in control, maybe bringing some slightly warmer air into the southeast, but if that happens, it'll just probably turn thundery. For the final chart, Monday, the 6th of June, 6th of August, 10 days away, that low pressure is dominant to the west of the country, deep area of low pressure to the west of Lyme, so it's showery. Again, maybe some slightly warmer air in this southeastern corner, but if it was to happen with this low pressure bringing so much instability to the west, the warmer air would just trigger thundery showers. So we are looking at a much more unsettled week coming up next week. We've had a burst of summer this week. It's not going to continue. It's breaking down today, turning cool across the country, and then it'll gradually turn more and more unsettled next week, looking very unsettled really, showers or longer spells of rain, and that continues quite a few days at least into August. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll be doing the week ahead forecast tomorrow, so come back for that, but that's it for now. Bye for now.